What is up, YouTube? Today, we're going to be talking about why I quit teaching, how I started my YouTube, and how I am getting some YouTube growth, and what keeps me motivated while I'm doing this. So, for those of you who have not known that journey, welcome. My name is Carla here at Teaching Trends, teaching you all about your YouTube growth, careers, jobs that are remote in healthcare, and social media jobs. Today, I'm going to talk about why I quit teaching and how I started to learn about myself and how I could take that teaching into a lucrative career as a subject matter expert. As you see here on the screen, I have a video that I made about 4 months ago that really talks about how the students evaluate what I teach and how I train. I worked for a college for 12 years, and that college decided to fire me because I didn't want to write free programs for them. For about 10 years, I had written programs for them and had received certain types of grants to work in part with the school from the government. So I would update the courses and classes and write them. And they decided to say, hey, well, it's inherent. You should do this for us for free. You've been here long enough. Just give us the programs. Almost kind of taking advantage. And when I refused, they stopped giving me courses. So I thought, what can I do? I started thinking about some of those organizations that I worked with and some groups and really just started telling them, hey, I've trained some of your staff through courses. I'm looking to teach and train some of those specialized skills. And what I did to kind of start doing that was I started my own webpage and website. So, as you can see here, Community Vocational Career Solutions, I realized I was writing courses in community health, in networking, and I started my webpage or my website. And I started putting this information up. I literally would just out of nowhere cold call, write letters, send emails to organizations, and I started getting feedback. I got feedback from Thomas Edison looking for a trainer or teacher in corporate training in healthcare. And previously, I was a corporate trainer for Lockheed Martin and a QTC. And I corporate trained in healthcare and processing veteran claims. So I knew I had some experience other than teaching at colleges and working in healthcare in the clinical field. So I reached out to Thomas Edison and they got back to me. And I wound up teaching a series of courses in healthcare customer service and community health worker. And I was a bit nervous. They initially told me, okay, about $50 an hour, which was great to start getting my feet wet as a subject matter expert and a motivator. Well, double the people showed up. So they agreed on the spot to double my contract, and I asked them for feedback. Now, this is one of the most key important points that blew up my career as a subject matter expert and a contract worker. I have worked contract from this point on since 2014 and have not looked back. I am working less hours and making more money and really able to motivate people. So looking here, if I look at some information, you can set up a website yourself, either through GoDaddy or set one up through Squarespace. I'm going to get back to this later and tell you why this is so important. So if you really want to know how this helps your channel, a little bit later in this video, I will be showing you exactly in my analytics how this helps me grow my channel on YouTube. Along with my refresher courses here, if you kind of look here, you can kind of look at the different things that I put on my channel. So different links lead to different pages for careers, the value of career goals, motivation, and education. The main thing I wanted to do with teaching. Working kind of made me feel like I was under constraints. When I would motivate students and give them information, I was often told I'm going over and beyond, and no other educator does this, and I'm making them look bad. So I kind of knew that they were going to try something eventually because of my teaching style. So I created this part of the website on my page at Cardiac Careers Now, career advice from the heart, and what you could do to increase your skills. So if you look here and click on these, you will actually see this goes directly to my YouTube channel and videos that I created. Many of you might not be aware that when I first started my YouTube, they were highly edited videos. I didn't do much explaining about things. I just really did a lot of editing, a lot of training, and course selected videos because these were the videos that my audience that I was attending to at the time were looking for. Many people would ask me, hey, can you actually give me a video? Or I was at your seminar and I kind of missed some things. So I thought, why not create a channel here where I can get people watching my videos and really beef up my YouTube? So, really starting YouTube came out of the necessity of people asking where they could find my material, where they could review certain material. Again, as I started getting contracts with education facilities and schools, then I started to post videos of my training. And if anybody would miss it, I'd say, hey, you got to go here for the training on my YouTube channel. Or if they wanted extra credit, I would say, hey, you got to go to my YouTube in order to get an extra credit point or two on your last quiz. So I already had a surefire audience that was looking for material. Now, why is this important? Most of the people in these seminars that I taught were not YouTube savvy. They did not know how to work my YouTube channel. So I started making videos about that YouTube, how to work YouTube, what you'll find on YouTube, and that kind of expanded. So, really having this as a way to show other people information and kind of get my information out there was really how I started my YouTube channel. I already kind of had an audience that I knew I could send links to via email or send them to my website and have them get information about either seminars they had already been in with me where they wanted an update or a class I had taught. So if you're looking right here on my screen, this is one of my students actually talking about one of the contract classes I taught, where she received 3 certifications and talked about how it was beneficial to her career. As someone who was later in their career, already had 20 plus years in a career in transitioning, I wanted to focus some career teaching in that area. So she was a participant in one of the classes I teach at a place called AV Tech, where I teach billing and coding, as well as medical office administration and EHR. So anything that is missed in any of my classes, I actually play right here with these skills on my playlist. So even in my classes, if any of my students miss anything, I send them the link in an email. Or if anybody misses anything from my seminars, I put links to my YouTube videos on my seminar website pages. Another thing that I do here is not only show you what you've missed, I also present key jobs, where to find them, and what some of the salaries are, so you could get better at searching those remote jobs that are trending here on Teaching Trends. And now I'm going to talk about motivation to continue with YouTube. So, of course, we do have expectations on what type of viewing we're going to get, how many views, all of that. And as I mentioned, I already had an audience and people that I kind of wanted from my YouTube that I could bring around and send links to as a starter or boost to my YouTube channel. Now, at first, it didn't start off great. There were 10 views here and 5 views there. And I started to learn and grow. But this wonderful person, Shade Princess, Beneficial Knowledge, has amazing information. Whenever I feel down, like, people are not watching and viewing, there's always something new I can be motivated by, really pushing people. And as the name states, which is amazing, beneficial knowledge and inspiration. All three of those are absolutely 100% true. Looking in the community tab and learning the truth about that tab is actually key. You can kind of go here and watch this amazing video. And something that really spoke to me from this channel was helping other people. It will not dim your light at all. And I know this for a fact 100%. I was kind of down on my community post. I don't post in my community as often because I didn't get any traction. I wasn't getting any subscribers. And she really showed me in a different way how I could be looking at my community tab. A couple of weeks ago, I made a video about engaging and really directing people to go to my tab and engage really did increase some of those watches. I haven't got any subs yet, but I am staying motivated through watching and really following along. She does an amazing video of how the information in the community tab translates into views and really translates into traffic. So again, this is one of those amazing individuals that I really just ran across recently. I'm not sure if she found me or I found her, but however we found each other, it has been one of the biggest blessings that I have found. So please go over and subscribe and watch videos and gain lots of knowledge and inspiration in many topics, not just YouTube. I mean, she really has some lot of great stuff here. So if you want to stay motivated, definitely a place to go at Shade Princess's Beneficial Knowledge because it is beneficial and inspirational. So as promised, I'm going to show you the benefit of different websites or even a web page. There's lots of resources where you could just advertise your vlog. You don't necessarily have to sell anything. You can put links and information on here. Really great. Again, grow your business online. Your YouTube is your representation. Your YouTube is your business. We want to get more views. We want to get more people engaging. So you really can grow. This is definitely a beneficial thing. Many people do ask me, well, how do you get more views? And honestly, it is posting on my webpage, posting on my channel. It was something that I've had since 2014 that I've kind of been working on slowly. And then I fell into YouTube and it made things kind of grow, not only in my business, but in connecting with other people. So check out Squarespace as it is a great place that you can actually advertise. I am not a sponsor. Like I don't have a deal with them at all. This is just something that I know has helped me. And another one is GoDaddy. GoDaddy definitely does help as well. I did a web page on GoDaddy to sell courses and classes, and then found out about Squarespace and found that I could connect them and run different videos from there. As I showed you before, these on my career page are actually links directly to YouTube. So I actually put other people's videos in here as well. I change them up weekly and I also send them to my students. So when it's learn more, it goes directly to a video on YouTube as a way to get more traction to my channel and get more views there. Remember, don't forget about Squarespace and don't forget about your GoDaddy here because it can be beneficial. Now I'm going to share with you how this has helped my channel and show you exactly in the analytics how it's helping my channel. This is great. It's telling me that I'm looking good. I'm in here in my analytics, and over the last 28 days, it's telling me how my views are slightly higher, which is a great and amazing. As you can see, I do have some dips here when it comes to my content. I've updated and redone my channel many times. I've been sharing out links in my email to students that are looking to start their own YouTube channel. So I've been sharing that out. There are students that want to start a wellness business. So for those of you who have like wellness, yoga, healthy eating, I have shared your information out in emails, as well as shared out links on my website that are active for up to 2 days, and then I can rotate those links for all of you. Also, why are my views a little higher than usual? They're telling me because people have discovered me on websites and apps outside of YouTube. So we're going to take a look at which websites and apps give me the most traffic outside of YouTube search or outside of your typical search. As you can see here, it tells you about traffic and what you can do. The biggest spike I had was when I posted 3 different videos on my webpage. I posted a yoga video from Yoga with Goga on how to do a chin stand. I posted a video about monetization and ads from Shade Princess. And I posted a video of my most recent about scams on YouTube. And it really did really well. I get a variety of people that responded, which tells me a lot of people say you have to niche your channel to one thing. I have found that this is not true. Although you may be a yoga channel, you may do multiple things. You do lives, you do exercises, you do breathing, you do splits, healthy eating, connecting with people. You may have a knowledge or information website, but that knowledge may spread into different areas. And I found, regardless of what I post, that people like when I post multiple content. So then what I did was I decided not to post at all during a certain amount of time on the 28th intentionally. And as you could see, I barely got any traffic there on that date and time. It was like nothing, zero, zilch. It tells me zero. And if you go there, it kind of gives you some information about the things that I've used. So if I can scroll down here and look at the things that help me the most in my channel are Chrome app. So Chrome app typically is used for channels like a WordPress, or for GoDaddy, I use WordPress and GoDaddy. And at first I didn't know what Chrome was. And I'm like, oh, okay. So you're using a WordPress or WordPad, and it looks like I'm getting quite a few views by using this method. Some 5,400. Facebook. Who knew that my Facebook was getting so much traffic? I post occasionally and I think, well, no one's watching, no one's commenting. But guess what? People are actually viewing and they're coming there from Facebook. A lot of people I realize that are Facebook are kind of Facebook people. Many of the people on Facebook don't know how to work YouTube. So get in there and let them know that you're on YouTube and get them used to your channel. Squarespace, as I just mentioned with the Squarespace website, it has gotten me so much traffic and so much stuff. And Google search. So I mentioned to you about Google search before. I have made a video on how Google search has really helped my videos trend on YouTube. So for those of you who want to know about my teaching and motivating in real life and how I can help you and teach online, offer you classes, courses, and careers, I will put that information in a thumbnail here at the end, as well as how to be a subject matter expert, how that has really shaped my career in a thumbnail, as well as some key information. Check me out right here.